Greetings, beautiful soul. Welcome to Everlasting Psychic Healing Surgery. It is my pleasure to meet with you again. This is becoming quite a beautiful, beautiful habit on our every other Wednesdays. And I truly enjoy to spend this time with you and share this beautiful healing with you. As I was studying the science with my son today morning, and we went over the Albert Einstein and his the theory of the matter, and there's a simple way written for the 4th graders as the energy is there's all energy cannot be made or energy cannot be destroyed, and that made me very much likely think about what we are doing here. We are sharing a beautiful energy, so I think even Albert Einstein would be proud of us how we're sending the energy back and forth. You don't? Up. Someone was telling me that we cannot see. Okay, I'm sorry. Little technical difficulties. All right. If you can see me, please can you write in our YouTube chat that you can see me, guys, because Tom cannot see me. I hope you can see me. I see myself on the both screens, so I hope this is working. So I'm gonna go on until we see if you can see me or cannot see me. So where did I end up? I ended up with Albert Einstein and his theory of the energy and the matter, and a simple sentence that was written in this 4th grader science book as the energy cannot be made and energy cannot be destroyed. Energy is here, and what we're learning to take the energy and it transform it into another energy. So this is what really goes in the healing. We take the one energy and transform it to the other energy. So the science, I guess, behind this session is, and I'll try to explain it simple because I like to look at the things simple. Simplicity has a huge power within. So as we gather together, we come as a collective soul group together, and each of us has a particular energy, and we combine this energy together, and the energy that comes from my guides at the moment of the healing. Now, if you are new to this, healing is going to flow between about 20 minutes or so, the real healing, and the healing will come as an energy that is that's from some place and giving us to you. Now, where I take from the someplace, where is it taken from? It goes by itself. It actually comes from your soul energy. You just help us. Imagine that you have a runner, a helper who sort of gets the backpack and runs, let's say, that Akashic recorder or connect with your energy and says, hey, okay, here the Tom is ready for the healing of his heart. So we see that his progress in his soul and his physical body is ready for this healing. Let's give him a part of this energy that's going to help him to heal. That's going to help him to realize the places what he needs to heal, so he actually heal in the physical body. So you can imagine this runner filling the bag with his energy, the knowledge, whatever it is, and run toward you, giving you that energy. And what you do, you receive the energy, and that energy, let's say, will cause a miraculous healing or the healing on many aspects. So your job is to take this energy and apply it in your life, to use that energy. So it doesn't really end anywhere. If it ends somewhere, it's just stagnating energy that sort of causes the blockages and telling you, letting you know, hey, move that energy so you can move forward in your life. So when you receive the energy, the next job is to apply that energy and literally pay it forward, to send that energy forward, to use it. So if I have a chronic fatigue syndrome, I have quite a few clients lately who has those problems, either originating from the Lyme disease or the autoimmune disease. And one of the huge part of it is the chronic tiredness. So if you receive the energy that you can do some of the things, you have to apply it and do it. So your body get into that swing of receiving and giving energies and moving forward in your life. So this is on the energy matter, and how this really works. It's just this beautiful exchange, and just we consciously using this energy that always has been here. We may wonder, okay, so are we tapping in something new? Are we learning something new? What is this really is? Because we cannot completely understand it because we cannot see the energy. But it's same like with the wind. We don't see the wind, but we know the effect of the wind because we learn to study the wind and its effect. Well, it can be used for many things. It can be damaging and it can be helpful to humanity. For example, the wind power energy and so much on. We know that because of the wind, a lot of the seeds are carried away to different places in the region and they can grow and so much on. So the wind has an enormous positive effects on our life. But we understand this with this energy. We're learning to understand what a positive effect it has on our life, and that many times we don't see it happening just like that. I work with the people. I just have this wonderful gentleman here yesterday, and he told me, you know, when we had a session last week, I was okay. I enjoyed, but I didn't really feel it until the next day when I woke up in the morning. Then it hit me, and I started to feel good. I started to feel positive about myself. I started to feel like I'm gonna do the things. So he took that energy, and when I'm assuming he got a good night's sleep and just process it through his conscious mind, it suddenly hit him, and he consciously knew what to do. What is that next step? What is it that he need to do? What he was stagnating it. And his job was, and he applied his job very well, to take that step and follow what else he has to do with that energy. So it's literally like a ball, and we pass that ball to one another. We have to keep that ball passing. So that's how it is. Then another part of today healing will be about the emptiness and the quietness. Now, I don't want to confuse the emptiness or quietness with when you are desperate and you don't know what to do. But even though, you know, you get this situation, we all have been there, when you feel like there's, you know, nothing here for me. What am I gonna do? What is that next step? You may really feel, you know, you come to this and you feel empty. Once you realize this, it's not actually that bad. It's actually a beautiful, beautiful empty feeling. But before you do so, you may feel that you can easily fall into depression, which this feeling actually is not to offset your depression. It is to help you to find, and I will say, the God within you. Or let the God. Now, since I'm going to be mentioning God today, again, in the beginning, I want to clarify that when I'm mentioning the God, I mean the whole energy out there, everything that there is. I don't mean the God from the Bible, from the religious point of view, or anything like that. I don't mean the God that's going to punish you or reward you or anything like that. Gosh, I didn't even read the Bible, so I cannot speak of the God of that. So I believe in everything that there is. And so when I said the God, I came to my own personal understanding of the God, of my personal own connection with a beautiful energy that there is. I cannot even say entity, because I don't believe that the God is one entity. It would be a very, it would be interesting, right? So anyway, so sitting here and be quiet can be so beneficial. Yesterday I was thinking about, okay, so what is it going to address today? And there was just this emptiness and quiet. I was like, okay, we're gonna talk about, I need some inspiration. And again, there was this quietness and the beauty. So I sat with it, and it was just beautiful. And I felt this light within me, and that light was so loving and inspiring, and make me feel like, okay, you know, there's a big chunk of the stress ahead of me in the next few months, as we are going to be moving. I want to open the Real Everlasting Center, so there's a lot of stress, depending how you're looking at it, ahead of us. But at that moment was just beautiful and loving and peaceful, that everything's gonna be okay, that I don't have to know all answers to all my questions. We always want to know the answers to everything. I think that when we get on this awakening journey, we learn to try to take one thing and exchange it for the other. We learn to, even we have a habit, you know, you stop smoking the cigarette, you start eating the candy, you're chewing the gum. We just exchange one thing for the other. And that, if you think of it, it is our ego helping us sort of change one thing for the other and keep us in the control that we have to be addicted to something. We have to be controlled by something. And that's not true. we can allow ourselves to sit and feel empty and find the beauty and love and compassion from all around us, from the earth, from the universe, from everything that there is. And you may be surprised when you sit down and just, instead of, trying, I have to meditate, I'm going to follow these meditations. And I know you guys follow my meditations, and I'm really, really, really happy you do so and that they help you. But I encourage you, sometimes just sit down in a quiet room or sit outside, have a cup of tea, and listen to birds and let everything go out, and whatever comes in, welcome it. As long as those are positive talks, if you're sitting there and you have this negative talks, then maybe talks may not be coming from the place of the God. It may be coming from the totally different and all over place. So you dismiss those talks and just leave yourself open for incoming positive talks. And it may be just a feeling, it may be just a subtle feeling of the moment of, okay, everything's okay. It can be just those few minutes when you just go, me as a mother of the 2 children, and I know a lot of mother will know this story very well. When the kids are little, you start hiding in your bathroom because everybody needs something and everybody talk to you and everybody demands something. So you just go to the bathroom and go like, oh my God, this is just this 5 minutes of the quiet time. This is just this little thing. And then you hear, Mom, what it is. We need to tell you something. Or your husband goes, babe, are you okay? And you go like, oh, okay, I'm ready to go out. I'm ready to face the world. But anyway, what I'm coming with is that when you go, when you have those 2 minutes of the quiet time in the bathroom, you can just sit on the clothes, the lid or the whatever you have to do, and just to savor the little time. Says, okay, this is my quiet time, and I let it all go out. Now, this is really in a cases when you feel like, okay, there is nothing else, I cannot find any time for myself. So where I'm going with this, it is okay to feel empty and not to feel depressed. It is a sign that you're overcoming your ego. It is a sign that you are transforming into this beautiful spiritual being. Because the ego, transforming the ego is a hard journey. It is a painful journey because the ego set up all the obstacles in your way and really doesn't want to give up the power over you, because power and enormous, and there's this beautiful yourself and your higher self and your soul family cheering you up and saying, hey, you can do this, you can ditch that ego and you can be here with us, you can connect with your unselfish self, of your beautiful self as you have been before you came into the body. And you can still live in your physical body and you can feel totally differently, and you can feel the divine guidance and see that the things are happening just in a beautiful way, and you ask the questions and you see the answers. I'm going to tell you a really funny example, because I think it's funny. I was, started, if you follow my Facebook, I started to follow this 30-day yoga routine, and I posted because it makes me, feeling that I have to do it. And some of you guys doing it with me, and that's really, really exciting. And, in the 30 days, you should see the results. But I was thinking, okay, so how do I strengthen my upper arm muscles? And I'm not really exercise. How do you say politely? I'm not an exercise freak. I don't really enjoy exercise that much. I do enjoy the yoga. But the other one is like, oh my God. So my daughter comes. I took that in the morning. In the afternoon, my daughter, my 12-year-old, comes and she says, Mom, there's this exercise when you put arms like that and you keep moving them up and down, and it's going to strengthen your muscles. And I look at her and I said, Eva, where did you come up with it? And she says, I just read it on the Google. And I was like, oh, thank you, universe. So this is how it works. And the little ways, instead of how to exercise your arms, or I don't know what kind of the land to buy for the center. Those are, those more deep ones, or how to give the healing. Once you start with the little things and then you apply it into the things. What is the best way to address the healing of somebody that you feel that modern medicine cannot help or assist in the healing. Today morning, I have here a lady who is just 6 weeks pregnant. And I sense that it's going to be a beautiful little girl. but the baby is not doing well. It's not decided if she want to stay with the mom. So I just tap into this energy of the baby and the mother and everything that there is. Is this supposed to be, should I prepare the mom for the losing of the baby, or does the baby want to stay there? And I believe that the baby made a choice to stay with the mom, which was beautiful, but it did not come out of my ego or out of the baby's ego. We adjusted the energy in a mother's womb, which actually was needed. And I think that the baby may actually find a pleasant way to grow and have chosen this lady to be her mom. And it's going to be a beautiful pregnancy and beautiful life. I think actually the pregnancy is going to have some bumps in the road, but I think it's going to be a beautiful, healthy baby. So you tap in this energy flow, and many, I would say the ancient culture speaks about it. Many another channelers or the healers speak about it, sort of the river of the flow of the energy. You project yourself beyond the central sun and connect with the energy. You connect through the pyramid and go into that energy. I call it let the God in, let that energy in. That is when you find that quietness. That is where it really forces you to feel empty and nothing. There's no my wish. There's no wish of the mother that I'm treating, because obviously, the mother wants to keep the baby. Me as a female want her to have a baby because I know how it is to long for a baby. But when I'm tapping in this energy and finding the answers, whenever it is to how to exercise or how to heal a womb that a baby can grow there, we cannot put our wishes and our talks up there. We cannot put our ego up there. The ego says, hey, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be this and that and da da da. That is not right. We have to. So I think that's why the universe and the earth, all the beautiful energy, is teaching us about feeling good, about feeling empty and feeling neutral, and not wanting to force it and exchange it with something that I know or anybody of you know, because we may not exactly know what is the best for us at the moment. I'm sure that many times that each of us wish for something really that we would think that would be the greatest and amazing thing for us, but we didn't want it to see or to follow the signs that it may not be the greatest thing. And especially I would say, let's go back into the dating. You knew that you wanted to date this or that person, you long for that person, and you have this yearning and the feelings and the stuff, and then suddenly you started to dating this person and you realize, what, it's not as I always thought so, or I thought it was, but you wanted it, you got it, and suddenly it was not exactly what you imagined that it's gonna be. So as I'm going back and forth with these examples, this example is just let the universe to come to you, and so much on. And when I speak of the loving relationship, let me just quickly add this one, because I know that many of you are looking for the love. And many of you are looking for, we create these names of the twin flames and the soulmate. To me, it's also family. Of course, we know that the twin flame is the energy that is the one energy is split into another energies, and that can be split in more energies and so much on, and we come together as a soul group. But when you're looking for that perfect mate, there is the male of the male is looking for the males, females looking for the females, doesn't really matter. When you're looking for the perfect one, don't look for what is it that you want and what you desire, because what you want, what you desire, it's your ego desire. It's probably not your unselfish love desire, because when you love unselfishly, you love yourself to the point when you don't need anything else. You don't need anybody else. I'm not gonna go into these depths that we get lonely and we don't want to be alone. We are human beings who don't want to be alone, and we create compassion. But I mean it from a very short explanation of the point of view of finding the mate, finding your soulmate. So when you let go of your desire, when I let go, like, oh my God, the guy I'm gonna date has to be this way and that way and so much on, and when I let go of that expectation, I open myself to this beautiful energy. When I do not, I don't know if I'm explaining it right, when I do not have that desire and expectation how the other one have to be. And then when somebody is nice to you, caring, compassionate, loving, you can let that person come in your life, and you can experience in the relationship. And I don't mean, you know, to jump into the bed and make the babies. I mean, I'm sorry, I like to put the fun in everything. And I mean, become the friends to see what is up there. You may have a greatest relationship, or you can discover the love of your life. And that is when we really let go of our desires and expectations and explanations why we have to be with this or that person, and so much on. And we sit empty with the emptiness in that universal spirit, and suddenly you will meet a person that you may say, you know what, I would never date this kind of the person. And my husband Tom and I joke about it all the time. He says, oh, I would pick you up in the bar if we would met yearly. And I said, well, you are not my type. I probably would not date you. And so he says he would charm me, and so much on. Our jokes go in a very long and fun way. But the truth is that we found something that is beautiful and that comes without any expectation of who that other person would be, because, you know, you get disappointed and you meet somebody and you have to get used to it, because we have a habit. We have a bad habit sometimes, not that I'm picking up on you, but we do, you know, we have to learn how to live with each other, and we have to learn to give up, you know, that our ego doesn't always have to be right. And you know what, it's okay to swallow it and just to take a deep breath in and says, okay, you know, can we solve it the other way, and so much on. And that's all, you know, what I'm talking today comes from that beautiful feeling of letting the God in. And letting the God in is such a beautiful feeling. It will make me cry how beautiful it is, because it is something that I don't think that religion can teach you. Maybe it can, and I may be wrong. So I have no that experiences, so I cannot be judged of that, but it is something beautiful. And I think that's where the religions, and, you know, originally started, where people come together and they feel that beauty and the bliss, and it's just incredible feeling. It is the feeling that comes that is beyond what we feel in this lifetime. And if you once in a while feel this feeling of within you, that you are loved beyond what anybody can offer you, that is so deep and so beautiful. And that is what makes the life here on the earth better, or better. That's what I will say before I'm gonna cry. That's when you say, you know what, I can do this. You know, there's a lot of on the road, and there's a lot of, you know, the challenges coming every day. But if I don't look at it as a challenges, it's just totally different. When my kids and come and complain, I always tell them, well, it really depends on the way how you are looking at it. When somebody tells you something, or when you say something, when somebody tells you something, it really depends on how you receive it. You may want to receive it through that ego way. You might want to receive it through the loving way. The ego way gets hurt. The loving way may understand totally to the other ones. So let's go, guys. Let's go do our healing before I will fall into the puddle of the emotions up here. And I'm just clean my nose. Excuse me. Who follow me, if you have a cup of water, glass of water, please drink the water. Water amplify our energies, and make that healing energy work better on us. Now, what we're gonna do, let me just close my Skype here, which I apologize, I forgot to do so, and people want to talk to me. All right, let's get that music on. We're gonna connect with our guides, and we're gonna let that energy come in. Now today, we're gonna We are going to listen to a track called Pleiadias. I chose this one personally, selfishly, I guess. I hope I think it was from Unselfish Ego. But since my home is Pleiadias and I'm helping you to connect with your home through my energy into yours, I thought that will be the beautiful, appropriate track. And Sanaya Roman composed this music with a beautiful being Tadeus. It's a beautiful music that I purchased a track and it's a royalty-free music. Thank you, Sanaya. And you can find her music at www.orendaband.com. They books, they channel material is absolutely out of this world and amazing. So if you're looking for something more, I greatly recommend them because they were my first source of the knowledge when I got into this way. So let's connect with all of you, and as I send you all, let's do so. I want to acknowledge Consuelo. Hello, Consuelo, I love you. Just you know, the Consuelo is my mother-in-law, and she always is there. She goes, I love you a lot too, so I love you, Consuelo. And Max, and everybody there in the chat room. I don't have opened the room, so I see there's quite a few of you. Hello, guys. Let's focus on this beautiful journey and let's do this. All right. I also want to dedicate this session to all pregnant mothers. If you are pregnant, if you're going through the things that you receive the news from the doctor that the baby may not be healthy or so on, there are a few things you can do. The energy healing definitely works, and I think it's the best chance to get baby healthier because the babies and mother and the baby is growing in millions of cells every single day. That growth goes so fast, and it can be definitely affected. I have a good experience of it working with a few pregnant mothers with the good success. So energy healing for the pregnant woman have been applying since the ancient Atlantis. It has been a routine thing since, same like we routinely going to the doctor and feeling good. You know, your baby feels how you feel. You feel stressed, your baby's stressed and have a harder time to develop correct. It may, you know, be healthy and it can take a toll on his or her nervous system. Feeling good about yourself help you to help your baby to grow in the healthy way, telling your body that you're growing a healthy baby, that you are healthy, and so much all helps at least a 50% in a rate of successful, I don't want to say the successful, and that growing a healthy baby. So I dedicate this session to our souls. And the Patricia requested the healing for her daughter Samantha. Just don't gave me the note. So Samantha, the children, perfect coming to all this that's coming here. I hope that Samantha is gonna be healthy and feeling better soon. All right, guys, so let's do this. And if there's anybody you want to send the special healing, please do so. Just say it out loud. So as you know, I wish to send the healing. I wish to send the healing to my mother. All right. My personal mother was going to go to the dentist tomorrow. And you can do to anybody you wish to. All right. Take a deep breath in. And you release all the air out. And take another deep breath in. And you let everything go, all your worries and all your expectations. And another deep breath in. And let everything go. Relax your legs. Take a deep breath in, just release it out. Relax your belly. Relax your chest and your shoulder. Relax your neck. Relax your head. Just make your body beautifully relaxing. There's this beautiful golden light opening just about your head. Beautiful golden light, filling up your space with your beautiful energy, beautiful golden energy, setting up in your room where you are, feeling your auras, and you can breathe this light in and out. Now, my guides, lights of the universe, and your guides and your loved ones created this beautiful golden light for our healing, for our journey, and for our protection. Now we're gonna open the energy portal. Kelon tela siunton tiha la son tiana. Elanion tiha siuntavata. Kia tela siuntavatia. Kelation tiuntavasa. Now through this energy portal, and the medic team will walk by you. Each one know where they're supposed to go. They may come with your loved ones, with your guides. And each one of you will receive the right medic team that is appropriate for you. And my guides, lights of the universe, and I work through this medic team since the ancient Atlantis. We have created this team to assist We have created this medic team to assist in human evolution, to assist, to adjust our body into the human being bodies that can be sustained through the enormous, nourishing energies that comes through the earth and that extends up into the universe. We have been working with you for the eons of the times, yet our union on the earth is very special and specific. Sometimes we gather a team of the doctors that has passed away in your world and we let them to join us because they know the specific ways of the healing of the physical body. And with this, let's open the body. We open this beautiful energy of the silver energy. It's like this beautiful silver beam coming up through your feet, up in your knees, up through your legs, your thighs, up in your hips, entering up in the beautiful red center, opening wide within the energies, coming up in the red, from red to the orange center, opening wide with the energies. And from the orange center, coming up into the yellow and beautiful yellow center, opening wide. And coming up into the green center, opening wide in the beautiful energy. And from the green center up into the light blue, opening wide within the energies. And from the light blue, go into the head, the dark blue center, opening wide with the energies. And coming up into the violet, beautiful divine energy, opening wide. And that energy beam shoots up and up and up in your to the God's energy, to the universe, to your soul family, to your home. Long tia sium tionta. Pelasium tia ka sium. Esium tia hana alasa. Kiom tia ala. Kiom ya la asa. Okay. And if you feel ready, you can put your hands on any particular place of your part of your body. And just to state, what is it that you need to heal with? What is it that you need assistance with? If it is the healing for someone else, you can just ask for the healing for someone else. All right. And as we will be ready, we're going to leave our physical body with our medic teams. And there's a beautiful golden door ahead of you. And through this beautiful golden door, you can open it. And when you feel ready, you can walk in the ancient Atlantean classroom, which is a time capsule of the energies. Kelon tela sium tionte. Kion diaha sium tavo asati. Alantiosa. When you are ready, you walk through that room and you walk in that classroom. And in that classroom, there's our soul family that is awaiting us. And some of you have been there many, many times. And for some of you, this is new. Just take your time, look around. If you recognize your soul family, go toward them. Embrace them. Greet them. The same as they are ready to greet you. Alon tie asa kiun tiana. Kila siun tiana. Kian tian tala. Siun tavo. And feel the love within your heart. Feel that the love grows bigger and brighter in your body. Feel the love for yourself. Feel the love for everyone that there is around. Feel love for your family, for your children, for anybody that there is. Do not allow yourself to think, oh, I hate my husband because he's an alcoholic. I hate my mother because she neglected me. I hate my father because he abused me. Do not allow yourself to think these thoughts. Send them away. Feel love like you will be living in a perfect world. Feel love for your father that abused you. Feel love for a mother that neglected you. If that would have happened, feel love for your husband who may be alcoholic. Those are just the examples of the ways. We all know the people that we can sit here and talk about why we don't like them. Let's turn that around. Let's find a love for everyone. Because when you love your enemy, when you love the one that you despise, you take something back. You take your power back. You take a piece of your soul back. You take your energy back. There's a scale. In this classroom, there's a scale. There's a love and there's a hatred. There's actually a scale of the soul energy. And for example, on the right side, there's a mass of the soul energy that can be weighted. And on another side is a mass of the love that the soul gives. And the love has such a fluffy and beautiful energy and the feel and the weightness that is beautifully equal to the soul. There's a peace, there's love, and there's beauty. Now this love is going to be exchanged with hatred. Don't like, dislike, despise. And even if there's a tiny speck of this weight to slow down. It feels like it cannot progress, it cannot go higher. It cannot push it anywhere where it wants to go. So let's turn it around. Let's love, let's think that at the moment you love everyone, everywhere. Without your judgment, without your ego involved. Everyone is perfect and beautiful. And that love that you feel is the infinite love of the God that the universe has for all of us. Kion Talea Sienta. Allow Siun Tia Kia Hosonto Kia Kahon Tia Sa Kia. Allow Siun Tionta Tala Siun Tiwasi Kiaton Tala Esantie. And now, as a soul family, we're gonna move upward within the energy through the beautiful crystal energy that is in the center of this room. As a beautiful soul loving energy, we're gonna combine our energy together. We're gonna lift through our energy upward and upward and upward and upward until we reach the garden of light. Kiyun telasan telalia sun tiasa. Eliantun tiaka. Mea sun tiumanta. Tela esiun tavoasi. Kiaha siun tavontiale. Tia ela suntionti. Telaha esiun tiaka ale. All right. Now we're going to bring our love into the garden of light. How appropriate is this? The love and light combining together in a beautiful way, creating you a being of light who becomes a God itself. So walk into this beautiful garden, walk into the garden of the light. And be guided by that light within your heart, within your energy. Be guided to the place that you feel drawn the most. Whenever is the trees, the plants, the flower, the waterfall, there is a place in this garden for everyone. Because this place has been created through infinite soul energy. And when you come here, aspect of your energy is already there because your higher self helped you to progress this energy. If you keep repeating here with me in these sessions over and over, then your energy increase and your beautiful sanctuary become a temple of the healing of your own soul that manifests in your physical body. If you are here for the first time, your higher self have already assisted you and create a place that he or she knew you will like, you will enjoy. So feel it. Be drawn to the particular place in this beautiful place. Be guided by the love within your heart. Imagine that your heart is like this beautiful crystal that illuminates when you feel it with love. You are the only one who can illuminate your crystal. There's no need for the batteries or another powers to make your crystal shine. It is you, beautiful being of light. It is and it has always been you. who can do this, who can take that power, who can open that beautiful energy and let the light in through your love of yourself and the others. You let the light in. You let God in. And just let's take a little moment to let it all in. Kyung Taba. Eyung Dasa. Della Som Dium Diame. Dium Da Asi. Dium Da Hata. And as you let the light in, excuse me, as you let the God in, you are born again. And you realize that you are the God. Whenever you are a male or the female, you are an essence of everlasting energy. You are an essence of God. You can create, you can procreate. You leave your mark in your everyday life. Now imagine if you all do this only from a love and light energy, from the love of your heart, because everyone needs a love. Love is what helps us to thrive, what gives us a nourishment, what gives us a hope, what helps us to believe in the better tomorrows. And light is a messenger on the way. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Even if you go to the darkest way of your life and you let the love in, you let your oven crystal illuminate in this beautiful, brilliant color. It will shine on your path. And you may see just one tiny step at a time. You may feel like you are walking through the maze and you cannot find a way out. But that love will keep pushing you and pushing you. That you keep putting the foot in the front one of the other until you see the light and an opening. And you walk out into the light and you walk into the arms of love, of God, of Mother, of Father, of everything that there is. And it is such a beautiful and fulfilling moment. And once you savor this moment, you are ready to become a God for somebody else. You are ready to ignite a light within the heart of someone else. You are ready to guide them to walk through that maze until they see the light. And you are the God who's gonna be waiting by the door at the end of the maze, by the door that shines the light into the darkest part of someone's life. And when that someone walks towards you, You be the mother, you be the father, you be the everything that there is. You are the God, and you created another God, another godling. And as godlings connect together as the children of the light, we raise together toward our Father, the universe. And we come back to the mother, the earth. Kion tala hasiun tavon tierra. Tia san tiun tiene. Tala ason tiuasa. Aniaha. Kion tiesa. If you have any fears, if you have any worries in your physical life, this is the place where you can leave them. When you can let go of your fears and of your worries. When you can let go of everything that you don't need anymore. And when we come back in the physical body, you know you are the God. You know you met the God. You know you felt this energy. You know how it is to be one with everything. You'll be not afraid of anything. You'll be not afraid of going and ask for a new job. You'll be not afraid to heal and beat the odds, beat the miracle that others need to see. And if it's your time to pass to the other realm, you will not be afraid to die because you know the love of the God and your family is there. It's like walking through the door into the light and embracing them and become one of them, one with the God, one with everything. The fears are just limitation within our mind and within what we are taught in our earth life. You can be anything you want to be. You can be love, you can be light, and you can be creative. Imagine a triangle of the energies, love and light, defines me. Me, who is a God, a part of the God within me to the others. And if I live by these principles, I will make the world a better place. Kelon tela siyun tiaha ate. Allah siyun tika siyun tavo asiyana. Aliasa kiyun tiasa. Tela siyun tiyun tia ake. Tia tiyun tavo asi. Aliakan tiyun tavo atata. Tela esiyun tia tia. Allah Kyota. All right, when you feel ready, we will walk out and say thank you and thank you and thank you who assisted us today at the Garden of Delight. And we will gather together in this beautiful gate. And through this beautiful crystal energy, we're coming down and down and down into this ancient Atlantean classroom. We just adjust our energies here. Talon, talasan, tiyun, tiasa. Alasyon tiha tiokon tiusiota. Aliaton tie aha. Alasyon tiha tiuatiusa. Kia ason tie aka dala tiona. All right. And when we are ready, we're gonna walk back. So before we walk back, I want you just to notice to each other. I want you to notice to each other's energy because we are not strangers. When someone touches your soul, it is the most intimate feeling that you can touch, that you can have. So when we join here together, we're joining in a beautiful, intimate soul group gathering of the energies and our essence. So before we walk back into our own room, into our own house, into our own life, I want you to notice each other. I want you to give love to each other from your heart, a beautiful love. And if there's a light that you feel that somebody needs, you send them the light into that maze of the life they are going. And you know, whoever you are, if you are there out in the darkness, remember love. I will be waiting for you when you find the door. And we reunite once again. Lantia son tium tias. All right, now when you are ready, you open the door and you are back in the body. And the door closed behind you. The medic team is ready to align your soul within the body. Remove the energy. Kalon tia san tia kan tia wata. Elasion tia ha sion tia ha elasa. Tela sion tia ha ela. Kio esinta alata. Alright, gonna close the body. Beautiful healing has been done in several places. Okay. All right. When we are ready, the medic team, I will thank you everyone who worked with us. The medic team will walk out. We're gonna close the portal. Telason tiha siun tiana. Helasion tiaka. Tiun tiasa. Okay, and I received a message that everybody received the healing as much as they needed. There have been some physical healings done. The left leg, the knee, thighs, right left hip, the pancreas. There's been a lot of soul healing, the heart, the stomach, I guess the stomach flu or the stomach ache. There are some brain injuries or some problem with the brain injuries, and I felt it's gonna be okay. There's been somebody with a surgery, in the surgery with the head. It's going to be okay. And all right, that's what they share. So when they are ready, very, very slowly, stretch your legs, stretch your arms, and just come back into the room. Very gently, very slowly. Take your time. coming back from this wonderful, emotionally charged session. The energy has been so beautiful. I'm so blessed to share this with you. I can feel all of you. It makes me emotional when I connect with your energy, because I feel your pain, I feel your struggle, I feel your happiness. Especially today, there's been such a heavy emotional energy. I can feel what you're going through. I can feel how stuck you may feel, how impossible the life may look for some, and it's sometimes a heavy feeling to process through, but it's gonna be okay. You have to believe in yourself. You have to really shine that love from your heart and shine that light, and you're gonna wait for you by the door, imagining that there's a whole big soul family waiting for you, cheering you up, saying, hey, find the way through this maze, and you can find it, you can do it. I know with my heart that you can. When I started to sing my signature saying, laugh and light, or laugh and light from my heart to yours, when I first wrote it years ago, and I wanted to say it instead of the greetings or the regards, and I was thinking, oh my God, people will think I'm crazy. I wasn't really embraced or among many spiritual people, so I thought it's like very difficult, different, or so much on. Then I heard from my guides or from my higher self saying, as the Beatles sung, love, there's always love, there's need to be for more love, and there's always the light at the end of the tunnel. And it is true. And then I combine this, when I sign off, with when you read the long light from me, it is a 3 particles of energy, like my triangle. Triangle is my power symbol. It's a love, light, and the Eva who sent you that love and light. It is not just the empty saying. When I say to you, I mean it with the energy, to ignite that energy within you, to help you to go through the day or through the life, to get better, to heal, to find your way, because that is my mission. That's what I devoted my life to. That's what I devoted, and I have a wonderful family to support me in what I feel is important and what I love, what I do from my heart. So it was my true pleasure to share all this with you, and you guys be just well, and I see you in the next 2 weeks. Visit our website for the updates and so on. Join me on the Facebook. I'm sorry I cannot answer all the messages and emails. Tom's helping me with those, because it gets too much and there's just not enough time in the day, but we are handling it right. I guys love you. As I said, the touching someone's soul, to make the soul connection, what we have, is the most intimate feeling that we can have. A long time ago, one client told it to me, and I talk about it, and I said, it is so true, because there's nothing to hide. We know about each other, what bad and good thing we have done, and there's no judgment, there's no hatred, there's nothing bad, there's just beauty of the soul and the love. So once you find a quiet time, once you feel that you don't know what to do, what is that answer, please remember, let the God in. Just your God, your higher self, your soul energy, and mean it. Mean what you do, what you take in, and what you give out, because that's how you create the things. I know a lot of religious people go and say the prayer, and they sin and go and say the prayer, but it's just the empty words. At least this is my opinion, and I don't want to sound judgmental. But there's a difference if I'm going to say, and I'm going to pray over my food, and I just say it because I feel guilty not to say it. Or when I put my hands over my food and I extend my energy in my food and thank the earth for growing these beautiful fruits and vegetables for me, because I'm a vegetarian. But even, for those who eat the meat, you bless the meat, you thank the animal, and so much on. You extend that energy. Energy goes in your food, nourish your body. You have an energy to give it to somewhere else. Remember, Albert Einstein told us, the energy cannot be made and cannot be destroyed. Energy is. We just have to learn with that everlasting flow of the energy. So that is one, I'm sending you love from my heart and the light from my soul, from what I do. And guys, I'll be waiting for you when you come out of that maze. I and soul family will be there. I love you. And thank you for joining me today.